Keanu Reeves discusses the fairytale underdog story in Brawn, the impossible F1 story. Honda exited Formula One in 2009, leaving racers Jenson Button and Rubens Barrichello without a team. Ross Brawn persuaded the corporation to let him lead a management takeover, effectively buying the team for £1. Few predicted that they would be competitive, but in a surprising year, Button won the World Championship and Brawn GP won the Constructors' Championship. In a new 4-part Disney Plus documentary series titled Brawn, the impossible F1 story, Reeves goes behind the scenes of that memorable season. "It was really cool to be able to tell this story," he said to BBC Sport. Here are 6 takeaways from the series. Despite the disruption in the build-up to the season, Button won 6 of the first 7 races in 2009. After a dip in the second half of the season, he clinched the title in dramatic fashion in Brazil, climbing through the field from 14th to finish 5th. "I could have finished 8th and still clinched the title at the last race by finishing 5th or 6th, the Briton told BBC Sport. "But I wanted to finish on a high, prove to yourself as much as anyone else that you've got that killer instinct." Looking back, from not existing as a team to winning our first race, to going on to win 5 more races, the big dip and the finale, it's the perfect movie. Teams either see problems or opportunities. Formula One's governing body, the FIA, brought in new regulations in 2009 in an attempt to make racing more exciting by increasing overtaking. Brawn GP concentrated on a section of the car not covered by the new rules, adding an extra hole in a diffuser at the rear. That meant they got more downforce, and therefore more grip on the track, than the rules intended. As Brawn explains in Episode 1, when teams start to look at the design of the cars, they see problems and regulations, or they see opportunities. Rival teams protested to the FIA, but the so-called double diffuser was ultimately ruled to be legal. Former Formula One CEO Bernie Ecclestone says in Episode 2 that all the teams, then and now, read the rules in a different way. Brawn was responsible for 5 of Michael Schumacher's 7 world championships with Ferrari. He joined Honda as team principal in 2007. When they left 2 years later, he persuaded them to allow for a management takeover. Brawn supposedly clinched the deal with a pound coin, garnering his crew the moniker the £1 team. Hiroshi Oshima, a Honda executive, carries the coin with him wherever he goes. "That pound is very, very priceless," he thinks in Episode 4.